Everybody, how's it going? It's Edwin back again for Strictly Comics, and sorry for the tilting. I decided to go ahead and just do a quick raw video. Wanted to put something out as quick as possible. Sometimes it's just kind of a lot of hassle to go through all the editing and situation and positioning and stuff like that. I don't have extra rooms that I can just set up for a studio or a place to record. I have to, rearrange things every time I want to shoot a video. So for that, I apologize. I just want to put something out, raw video. All I'm going to be doing today is just be showing my pull list for this week's new pickups. No back issues or anything like that. This isn't anything special. This is just to show you guys what I went ahead and picked up this week. Up first is actually a issue that came out maybe a couple 2 or 3 weeks ago. Silk #3. I really wanted the J. Scott Campbell variant, but that was near impossible to get. Those are like the first ones to get scooped up. But the artwork on the cover is very good, though. I really actually enjoyed the artwork on the cover. Haven't read this. I picked this one up, and I picked up Silk #4. This is a very nice cover. Love how the blues and the yellows pop together. The only reason why I got these two comic books is because these are supposed to be the first appearance of a new villain called Espectro. Kind of, you think of Electro, but the new character is called Espectro. So I went ahead and picked those up, more just for speculation reasons than anything. Next, I picked up, what is this? Batman issue #49. I think everybody and their mother probably has this. I think everybody's just kind of waiting for this to boil down to issue #50, which is probably going to be the last issue, 50 or 51, something like that. So I know everything is kind of boiling down to the last issues. And, it's been a good run. Capello, Snyder, they've done great with each other. Actually, funny thing is, I didn't even realize this, but if you look on the cover, Capello doesn't even have anything to do with this issue except for maybe the cover. Not even the cover. Paquette is the one that did the cover. But, it's still all good. I probably really should have just left this on the rack and saved my money for what's probably going to be a $10 issue #50, but didn't realize it. Anyways, next book I picked up was Batman and TMNT issue #3. This is a very nice cover. Very, very nice cover. I haven't started reading this yet because I'm missing issue #2. I have #1, I have #3, but I don't have issue #2. I want issue #2 before I start reading this. I would love to see the type of interaction that Batman has with what appears to be the Shredder in this issue. Very interested to see how that goes. I was trying to figure out why in the world would Batman and TMNT be collaborating, but it kind of hit me that both TMNT 2 and the Batman versus Superman movie come out around the same time. So I actually thought this was a very genius move for IDW and DC Comics. Very, very nice move. I don't believe that these two have ever crossed over with each other before. So very strategically genius on both their parts. But I'm very much looking forward to reading this if I can ever get my hands on #2. Next, I picked up this comic book right here called The Dark and Bloody issue #1. I've already put up a review of this comic book, a very in-depth review which does have spoilers. It just, if people like the spoilers, definitely watch it. If you don't, you might want to avoid it because I pretty much disclose everything that's in this comic book. I'm not going to really talk about it. Just go ahead and check it out. Check out my review if you're interested. By Vertigo Comics, aka DC. Next, I picked up the Descender issues. What is this? #10. The Descender issue #10 by Image Comics. The reason why I picked this up is because information was told about this being the first appearance of some new characters called The Between, which is actually them on the cover, if I'm not mistaken. Never really read Descender, kind of flipped through it, started reading it, but it was already like part 4 of Machine Moon. And as I was reading it, I wasn't really a big fan of the artwork either. It's Jeff Lemire story. And so I just just kind of put it aside and picked up something else. Because if I'm not going to continue picking this up, why even start now? I got this purely for speculation and possible investment purposes. And the last book, but not least, I picked up was Sinestro number 19. This book actually came out not too long ago, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. The only reason why I picked this up is because this has Harley Quinn with a yellow ring. Now there's only like a couple panels showing her with it, but it's still Harley Quinn with a yellow ring. I think the first time that she's ever bared any ring. And so other people were saying that there was a low print run of this, and my comic book shop just happened to have one left. It does have a couple of dings, but I got it for cover price. It's a $2.99 title. I think right now you could probably get it for about the same price on eBay, but you still have to pay additional for shipping and stuff like that. So I was fine with this for now. And then I actually think on Harley Quinn Little Black Book issue number 2, I think you see her holding, which looks like to be a green ring. So it's interesting. You know, it's interesting. I actually read this already. Sinestro kind of gave rings to all the villains who had the ability to put fear into people, because fear was how, if I'm not mistaken, how the rings were pretty much powered. And so he gave rings to, like, just a lot of people, all kinds of people. And somehow Batman or Superman and Wonder Woman had an issue. I don't know, or not an issue, but had an issue. Had a ring, had a yellow ring. I'm not really sure what that was all about. Here's a panel which kind of shows them, which actually looks really cool. Really, really, really unique idea, in my opinion. So it was actually a fun read. I'm not a Sinestro fan. Kind of wish I was, because it's always good to pick up a comic that's only $2.99. But, got this just for speculation purposes. That's it. That's all that I have, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. I always appreciate it. Don't forget to keep God first in your life. Enjoy your comic books. And God bless you guys. I'm out of here.